Always begin your day seeking God first. Blessed morning prayer to start your day. Have you been feeling abandoned or overlooked lately? It's a heavy feeling, isn't it? Like no one truly sees or understands you. But what if this very sense of loneliness is not a punishment but a gentle whisper from God? A reminder that He has never left your side. These moments of isolation can be invitations, calls to pause, to turn inward, and to reconnect with the one who loves you unconditionally. When the world feels distant, perhaps it's His way of drawing you closer, of reminding you that His presence is steadfast, even in silence. You are never truly alone. In your quietest, most vulnerable moments, He is there, waiting to comfort, guide, and remind you of the infinite love that surrounds you always. With this in mind, my message to you today is inspired by the powerful words found in Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. These words hold a promise, a divine assurance, that no matter how overwhelming life becomes, you are never truly alone. In moments when fear grips your heart or discouragement clouds your mind, let this promise remind you of God's unfailing presence. He is not only near, but actively working to strengthen and help you. When life feels unstable, know that His righteous hand is there to steady you, to lift you, and to guide you forward. Fear and doubt may be loud, but God's love and support are louder. Trust that His presence is greater than any trial, and His power is stronger than any challenge you face. When the weight of the world feels unbearable, let go of your burdens and lay them at His feet. Speak His promises over your life, that He will never leave you, never forsake you, and always uphold you. Every time you feel your strength fading, take a moment to pause and connect with Him. Pray, whisper His name, or meditate on His words. Let your heart rest in the knowledge that God is your refuge and strength. As you make it a habit to turn to Him in your moments of need, you'll begin to see how His peace, love, and power sustain you through even the most challenging of times. So today and every day, fight against fear with faith. Trust in the one who upholds you with His righteous right hand. Let His presence be your safe harbor, your source of courage, and your constant reminder that with Him, you are unshakable. Let's meditate on Jeremiah 29:11, a verse that has comforted countless hearts through life's uncertainties. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This single sentence carries a profound message about God's sovereignty, His love, and His purpose for our lives. At first glance, it's a verse of hope. But when we dig deeper, we uncover layers of meaning that can reshape how we view our struggles and our purpose. For I know the plans I have for you. This opening phrase reminds us of something fundamental: God's omniscience. He doesn't just know where you are now, He knows where you're going. Often, we try to control every detail of our lives, yet this verse calls us to trust the one who sees the bigger picture. His plans are intentional, not random, crafted with wisdom beyond what we can comprehend. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Here lies a promise of divine goodness. The word prosper doesn't necessarily mean material wealth or worldly success. In its truest sense, it signifies well-being, growth, and flourishing in alignment with God's purpose. It's a reassurance that, even in hardship, God is working to bring about a greater good. What feels like harm in the moment, loss, failure, pain, may be the very thing God uses to shape you for something beautiful. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hope is the anchor for our souls, and this verse is an invitation to cling to it. When life feels chaotic or uncertain, This promise reminds us that the story isn't over. God's plans for your future are full of hope, even when today feels heavy. This hope isn't a vague optimism. It's rooted in God's unchanging character. This verse was originally spoken to the Israelites during their exile, a time when they were far from home, stripped of comfort and questioning their purpose. Yet even in that season of despair, God's message was clear: I am not done with you. In the same way, when we face challenges that seem insurmountable, Jeremiah 29:11 assures us that God hasn't abandoned us. His plans may not unfold on our timeline, and they might not look the way we expect, but they are always for our ultimate good. Wherever you are right now, whether you're walking through joy or sorrow, this verse invites you to trust in the author of your story. Your future is secure, not because of your strength or circumstances, but because it rests in the hands of a loving and faithful God. Take heart. The plans He has for you are greater than anything you could imagine. Hold on to hope, for it is the bridge between today's trials and tomorrow's triumphs. Let us pray, my friend. Let us embark on a journey of faith, a journey that begins each day with a heartfelt connection to our Creator. It's about more than just saying words. It's about cultivating a deep, abiding relationship with God, a relationship that permeates every aspect of our lives. This isn't a fleeting moment of piety, but a conscious choice to place God at the forefront of our thoughts, actions, and desires. It's about recognizing His presence in every breath we take, in every sunrise we witness, and in every challenge we overcome. Starting your day with prayer isn't merely a tradition. It's an act of surrender, an acknowledgement of God's sovereignty, and an invitation for His guidance and blessings to flow into your life. It's about setting the tone for your entire day, grounding yourself in faith, and facing the world with renewed strength and purpose. Think about it. When you begin your day focused on God, you're essentially equipping yourself with spiritual armor. You're inviting His peace to calm your anxieties, His wisdom to guide your decisions, and His love to fill your heart. This isn't about escaping the realities of life. It's about facing them with a divine perspective, knowing that you are not alone in your struggles. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity for growth, every challenge a chance to witness God's unwavering presence. It's about transforming your perspective from one of fear and uncertainty to one of hope and unwavering faith. Consider the power of surrendering your worries and anxieties to God at the start of your day. It's like releasing a heavy burden, allowing yourself to be carried by His grace. This act of surrender opens your heart to receive His blessings, His wisdom, and His unwavering love. It's about trusting that He has a plan for your life, a plan that is far greater than anything you could ever imagine. It's about relinquishing control and allowing Him to lead you on the path of righteousness. Remember, this isn't about achieving some unattainable level of perfection. It's about striving for a deeper connection with God, a connection that grows stronger with each passing day. It's about recognizing that even in our imperfections, His love remains steadfast and unwavering. It's about embracing His grace, His forgiveness, and His unending mercy. Let's turn to Scripture for guidance and inspiration. Instead of Psalm 103 verses 1 and 2, let's reflect on Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. This powerful verse reminds us to place our complete trust in God, to acknowledge His wisdom above our own, and to submit our lives to His divine guidance. It's a call to let go of our need to control and to embrace the peace that comes from surrendering to God's will. This act of beginning your day with God is not just about personal gain. It's about becoming a vessel of His love and light to the world. When you are filled with His presence, you naturally radiate His love to those around you. You become a source of comfort, encouragement, and hope. It's about living a life that reflects God's glory, a life that inspires others to seek Him as well. This practice, this conscious choice to seek God first, is a journey of transformation. It's a journey that leads to deeper faith, greater peace, and unwavering hope. It's a journey that allows you to experience the fullness of God's love and the abundance of His blessings. It's a journey that empowers you to live a life of purpose, a life that is grounded in faith and guided by His divine hand. Let us delve deeper into the essence of prayer. Prayer is not merely reciting words, it's a heartfelt conversation with God. It's a time to express your gratitude, to share your concerns, and to seek His guidance. It's a time to connect with Him on a personal level, to open your heart and allow His love to flow in. It's a time to listen for His still, small voice and to receive His divine wisdom. Prayer is also a powerful tool for overcoming challenges. When faced with difficulties, prayer can provide comfort, strength, and hope. It's a way to release your burdens and to trust that God will provide a way through. It's a way to find peace in the midst of the storm and to experience His unwavering presence. Furthermore, beginning your day with prayer cultivates a spirit of gratitude. By acknowledging God's blessings from the moment you wake, you set a positive tone for the entire day. You begin to see the world through a lens of gratitude, appreciating the small things and recognizing God's hand in every aspect of your life. This spirit of gratitude transforms your perspective and allows you to experience joy even in the midst of challenges. This practice of seeking God first is not a one-time event. It's a daily commitment, a conscious choice to prioritize your relationship with God. It's about making time each day to connect with Him, to nurture your faith, and to allow His love to transform your life. It's about building a foundation of faith that will sustain you through every season of life. This journey of faith is not always easy. There will be times of doubt, times of struggle, and times when you feel distant from God. But it is during these times that your commitment to seeking Him first becomes even more important. It's during these times that you must cling to your faith, trust in His promises, and continue to seek His guidance. Remember, God is always with you, even in the midst of your struggles. He is always ready to listen, to comfort, and to guide. All you have to do is turn to Him, open your heart, and seek His presence. He is waiting with open arms, ready to embrace you with His unwavering love. Therefore, my friend, I urge you to begin each day seeking God first. Make it a priority, a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Take a few moments each morning to connect with Him, to express your gratitude, and to seek His guidance. You will be amazed at the difference it makes in your life. You will experience a deeper sense of peace, a greater sense of purpose, and an unwavering hope that will carry you through every challenge. This is not just a suggestion. It's an invitation to experience the fullness of God's love and the abundance of His blessings. It's an invitation to live a life that is truly transformed by His grace. This is the path to a blessed morning and a blessed life, a life lived in constant communion with your Creator. This is the power of beginning your day with God. So, my friend, I urge you to begin each day seeking God first. Make it a priority, a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Take a few moments each morning to connect with Him, to express your gratitude, and to seek His guidance. You will be amazed at the difference it makes in your life. You will experience a deeper sense of peace, a greater sense of purpose, and an unwavering hope that will carry you through every challenge. This is not just a suggestion. It's an invitation to experience the fullness of God's love and the abundance of His blessings. It's an invitation to live a life that is truly transformed by His grace. This is the path to a blessed morning and a blessed life, a life lived in constant communion with your Creator. This is the power of beginning your day with God.